turn them in late though, right?
You don't get
But
credit
just
for it, but yeah, turn them in late for
okay.
sure. Um,
Turn them in late though, right?
you don't get
But
credit
just
for it, but yeah, turn them in late for
okay.
sure. Um, okay, hopefully this is working here. Okay. Yay! Happy November, everybody. We're actually still into November. It seems like we've already had a month. Holy cow. I'm going to share my screen here. Okay. Okay. All right. So a November to remember. So couple things about what's going on just with our TNT. So I got our reports as of a couple days ago, and we're still number 2 in the state of Washington. But we're number 1 most improved, and we have one more month before the company closes out this contest from last December to this November. And so we have one more month to cinch this. And what's so cool about this is even I mean, we're gonna do our best to let's see, I'll just say it, beat the Spokane team. That's what we're going for this month, is beating the Spokane team and claiming both those positions. But even the number 1 most improved is a huge win for us. We get our picture, well, not our picture, but I'm representing you. So we get our picture up. I don't know if you remember. I know Terry and I took a picture, right, by the big, huge boards in the middle of the arena, or not the arena, but the expo. And it had all the pictures on there for most improved and number 1. So you get your picture. So you get to claim that this is your unit for the entire year, for this whole next year. You get your picture up there. So it's a big deal. And our production that we're beating is 20,000. So in beating that, or most improving over that, that will be a good indication that we hold this position. And also our team building. And so this is going to be a big month. And typically November is one of the highest selling months. So this is one of the months that you can make a lot of money if you focus and you really use your time wisely and most effectively when you're in front of people, because we're around a lot of people. People are in the buying mode. We have a lot of, ideas and gifts and a lot of ways that we can do this and network and market. And so this, and also we have Pink Friday, or Black, the Black Friday weekend, which will, Terry and Emily, are you training on this? Terry and Emily will be training next, or actually it's Janelle, I think, next week, on all things Pink Friday, so that you can be really prepared for that weekend coming up. And so there's a lot packed into this month as far as the trainings on at noon. So just make sure that you're on, or that you watch the replay, so you can know what's going on. So as we go through, Terry, did you want to say anything as we open up our month here? Hi, Joanne.
No, keep going. You're on a roll. Go.
Roll in here. Okay. So welcome to our consultant. So we had a new consultant, Heidi, who's on Brianna's team. So welcome to her. And our area goal, this is Terry's Wild Roses and the TNT unit. Our area goal is 20 new consultants. And we're going to be honoring Mary Kay this month. And I'll talk a little bit more about this. So as we move our people up, as we move up, that your commissions go up, your leadership training also goes up. And I'll just tell you that by the 7th of January, you were going to want to be in your red jacket. And that's all I'm going to say, but you're going to definitely want to be in your red jacket. And so let's honor our reds today. We have Emily Tran. Give us a whoop whoop. And Janelle Blackmer, who had an awesome team meeting this weekend down in the South End with her team. It was great. She's not able to be with us, but she's watching. So congratulations. And then of course the beautiful Joanne Brooks. Woo woo. So those are all of our awesome trainers. We did a red roundup. We did some leadership training. They got a free coffee from me for all of their help. They made some pretty important decisions, helped me make some pretty important decisions moving forward for our unit. So you are all so valued, and we can't wait for more of you to step up into red, so that we have your input and your leadership and your training abilities as well on our meeting. So we're really excited for that. Okay, congratulations to all of you who filled in and worked on your pumpkins. Chad was so happy to see so many of you that turned in your pumpkins. And it was really interesting too. I hope that you all took a look at these and looked at where you really focused. So where where most of your business happened, according to the different activities that were on here. And then also what spaces didn't get filled in. And maybe you can talk to your recruiter or director about getting a little bit of support in those areas. And most of them were had a guest to an event. And so that was noted. And we don't have a ton of events this month, or we do have one in December, but come January and the new year, there's going to be a lot more opportunities for events. So that was a good indication for me and Terry and the Reds to take a look at that and go, okay, we need to offer some more opportunities for this. And then also the $300 a week. And so that was another one where we were like, okay, that's going to be our focus, and can be your focus too. And how can I consistently work on my $300 a week? Am I not asking? Am I not double booking? Are people canceling? Am I not making my follow-up calls? I mean, there's holes there and things that you can do. Or if you're like, I have no idea, then you get support from your director. And so that was really good feedback. So I really appreciate everybody that did this month. Now, did I forget anybody that turned this in? I don't think I did. I have Joanne. So Joanne was our big winner for all 21 spots filled in. So let's give her a big woo woo, right? So she automatically gets either the new peach satin hands early or the magnolia and lavender body care set early. Joanne, which one do you want?
Do the peach.
Oh, that
It's
is
the OG.
tough. That is tough. I know the peach is OG, but I don't know. I might go for the lavender.
Okay.
Because I mean I know what the peach is like, so
True.
I want the lavender one.
So these you can
Job,
order.
Joanne.
What?
Good job. All 21.
All 21.
Well,
so Joanne, how did you get that done?
the toughest one, I mean, when I started looking at that thing, I went, oh, have a guest to an event. Oh, have a guest to an event. Oh, have a guest to an event. There's a lot of those. I thought, oh, shoot. Okay, that's what I really got to work on. So I did have one guest actually show up at the live event. That was the Hydra Sesh that I did with Terry. But I made sure to get out and get packets to people. And I had 3 out of 4 that got packets. I don't know what happened to the 4th person, but 3 out of the 4 that got the packets did it rewatched the next day or like 2 days later and did it. So I mean, I figure that was a guest to an event. So so a little reminder, you guys, you can always, even if we're not have an actual live event, you can go on our YouTube channel and find those videos of a Hydra Sesh. There's all kinds of things you can access. Watch them yourself so you get familiar. And then you can always tell your people, hey, well, if you can't make it to a live event, here's the link to this. Just watch it and here's your packet and tell me what you think.
Perfect. That's great. So I love
So
that you looked at everything and you're like, okay, this is a part of my business. I'm pretty consistent with my 300s. I'm doing my motivation Mondays. I'm, all of those things, but here's where might be a challenge. And here's where I'm going to have to put some strategy behind what I'm doing. And so that was really good on your part to look at that and then to strategize it out so that you could finish that up. So that was really good. Thank you for sharing that. So the magnolia and lavender, it's beautiful. It's just this great scent for going into this season. It's not like, sometimes we do a cinnamon apple or, kind of the pumpkin spicy kind of stuff, but this is just a fresh, beautiful scent that's warm. And we demoed this yesterday at our couch party and everybody just loved it. They were like, wow, this is just really nice for the holidays and a little bit different, but very soft. So a great gifty item. And you guys can order these on December 10th. If you were a preferred customer or if you were a star consultant, and then the 15th for everybody else. So this will be a great gifty item that you just throw a little silver star on, boom, or a silver bow, and it's a gift. And these were going to be 30 retail. These are limited edition. They're going to sell out fast like the other ones did. And then the peach satin hands it says it's so fun because this is the lookbook that's coming as well. And this will be out. So you can pick these up too in your order, but it has this great peach, 2-pager here. And it says fresh picked for winter. Enjoy all of the peachy perks of a hand cream that absorbs quickly so hands won't feel sticky. Plus it leaves a protective barrier on the skin for long lasting softness. And so we have the peach. You can order the satin hands, hand cream or the set, and this will go fast as well. And it's a very warm peach. So it's not like, I don't know, it doesn't remind me of like summer. It reminds me of like fresh peach pie underneath a blanket with ice cream. So you can kind of pitch it like that, but this will be kind of the flavor of the month, so to speak, with our other satin hands, a really great gift idea as well as something we haven't had in quite a while. So maybe also family and friends would love this from Christmas as well. So here we go. So I am drawing from these 4 that turned it in, and they all did the 13. So congratulations to you. And I'm going to I put everybody's names here, and they are going to get also to choose which one that they would like. And it is Diana Weeks. Woo-woo! So she gets the peach or the magnolia. So maybe Emily, you can remind her that she was the big winner and that she can let me know which one she wants. So pretty exciting. So congratulations, you guys. We may do this in the next months as well if Chad wants to work on this. So I'll see what I can do. All right. Congratulations to our October Soar Like Never Before. If you earned your scarf, give us a big wave. So cute. Congratulations to you, all of you who are pictured here, and also of the Wild Roses unit, Alexandra and Gail, congratulations to you. And several of you are also on target for the watch. So if you're on target for the watch, you've done every single month since July, give us a wave. Give us a wave. Congratulations. That is so awesome. I'm so excited to pick those up at seminar. And wear your scarf. These are great. Or I noticed that these can be worn as a sarong as well, like around a bathing suit. I mean, with a bathing suit underneath it, because they're pretty sheer, but you can wear them like that too. So when we go to Hawaii this year, I'll be bringing this, or if you, yes. Or you know what, in your own fun thing that you do at your house with your significant other, you can do whatever you want with this. So have fun with it. Right. So I love that. So congratulations to you. I'm loving these. All right. So what we're going to be doing for recognition moving forward is if you've turned in your weekly accomplishment sheet for the week, you are the WAS girl for the week. And we're going to give you a big woo woo. So if you turned in your weekly accomplishment sheet, we want a big woo woo from you at any amount. So we had Mickey and Emily and Joanne, I believe, turned in their weekly accomplishment sheet. So congratulations to you. All right. So how about bookings for the week? If you have at least one booking moving forward, and bookings can be, parties, couch parties, you have a guest to an event, you have an on-the-go appointment, you have a facial, you have somebody you're going to talk to the business about, about the business. So if you have at least one booking, give us a yay, yay. Actually, we need to do, it's hard for me to see. So grab your pom-poms. You're a pom-pom girl. Okay, so we have Bonnie and Mickey and Joanne and Emily and Alexandra. Way to go. And I can't see you, Patty. You're gonna have to raise your hand for me. All right. So if you have 2 bookings coming up, give me a 2 bookings. Okay, give me a 2. Woo woo. All right. And we have, okay. And then how about 3? Our goal is always you have 3 bookings on your books. We have Bonnie and Emily and Joanne. Way to go, girls. Woo woo. Anybody have 4? Emily, how many do you have? So many.
Well, yeah, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think about 7.
Way to go. Is this from your trunk or treat?
Yeah.
Leads events. Oh my gosh. I
And
love
a lot
it.
of them are bringing +3, so that's good.
Oh my gosh. Okay, girl, this is going to be your month. So excited. It all starts with bookings, right? So if you don't know what to do, Emily, what do?
Have a trunk or treat and book something.
You book, right? And we're going to talk about
Yeah.
ideas today to get those bookings. So way to go. 7 bookings. Woo, woo. I am so proud of you. That is awesome. 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 Okay. How about appointments? So appointments held last week. 1 appointment held last week. Anybody holding an appointment last week? We have Joanne held an appointment last week. I'm going to go over to Alexandra here. Okay. Joanne, how many appointments did you hold last week? 2 appointments. Way to go. All right. So in our quest for 3 + 3 + 3 moving forward, this is going to be what we're focusing on. So our $300 weeks, we have 3 bookings, at least moving forward. We've had 3 appointments, which can be a guest, a party, a facial, an on the go. What else? I mean, any kind of appointment where you're sitting in front of somebody or virtual, right? So we're always looking at 3 appointments on our books every single week. This is the Mary Kay formula. Skincare set sold, that's going to be recognized off of the weekly accomplishment sheet. And if you were a 300 or more earner, you get mentioned in the court of sales every week. And so for this week, we have Miss Emily Tran with $443 as runner up. And by $20, Joanne Brooks with 3 N's because she's so awesome. With $363. Way to go, Joanne and Emily. So proud of you. So our court of sales with our star weeks. So the Reds we were all chatting about this, and Terry, and we all came to the conclusion that we don't want to water down our courts, and we want to raise the bar. And by raising the bar, we all make more money. We all lift the lids off of our thinking and be like, yeah, 300. We want to make profit in this business. And so focusing on those consistent weeks of $300, and how am I going to strategize and get that done this week? Do I need to get on the phone and sell a couple more mascaras, or look to see in my customer base who deserves a follow-up, who's running out of their time-wise, who could try the new time-wise, all of those things. And that's up to us. People are counting on us to call them and remind them. And so this is one of the decisions that the Reds contributed to. And so we're raising the bar. So our court of sales this week, Joanne and Emily, way to go, girls. All right. So moving on to November, a November to remember promos and new product. So we talked about the new products that are coming out, and that can be part of your inventory, what you're strategizing towards this month. And so we've included a pre-soar promo this month, and this went out at a text. You can also remind your team about this. And this could be something that you're focusing on, just like kind of like a grocery store. If you think about your business as a grocery store, the grocery store doesn't wait until they're totally out of milk to reorder milk, right? They're always looking at, what's coming, what appointments they have, like new product that they're going to want to have on their shelves and all of that. And so strategizing that. And so that's kind of the whole concept of the pre-soar is having and also being consistent. So not just like, oh my gosh, I got to get my 600 in, I better sell a bunch of product or get stocked up or whatever. And it's this kind of hustle. And we don't want hustle. We want strategy and smart business women. And so that's what this is all about. So strategizing your sales, strategizing your ordering, so that you have a 300 wholesale in by the 15th, and then a 300 or more. Because for me, mine are like 600 because I have to. Like that's how much we're selling. Terry, same thing. Joanne, and like we're selling that much in our reorders. And so, but for some of us, we have to kind of strategize this. So that 300 by the 15th, and you get a darling cosmetic bag. And of course, it's not about the prize, but it's about building that habit into your business. And then the next 2 weeks, you're working on the next 300, and then you earn that beautiful, amazing, it's a 2-strand beautiful necklace that I'm so excited about. That'll be perfect for wearing this for the holidays. Loving that. So that's with our 600 from the company. And then Meg and I and Terry added a next level. Okay. So we're all doing great with those 600s every month. This is the next level, and this is called the Princess Club. So this will get you closer to that princess court when you are at $1,000 every single month wholesale because of your sales and because of your strategy with your ordering and retailing and all of that. So we have the amazing Terry Schaefer that is going to sit down with us over the fire with dessert over Zoom. So maybe be by your fireplace. This is going to be the second Sunday night of December. So whatever that weekend is, I think it's the 8th or something, that Sunday night. And she is going to be with us up close and personal, and you will get a little goodie for a dessert that you can purchase for yourself or make a dessert or whatever. And so this is going to be an extra thing that we're doing together, and a really special time with a national each and every month. Are you guys excited about this? So this will be the best of the best circling up together. And so you can raise the bar with your strategy this month. And then, of course, the Queen's Club is going to get a cozy fleece blanket to wear over herself by the fire with her dessert, talking to the national. So this is the month to go for it, guys. This is the month where you are going to make a lot of money if you focus and if you strategize. And so we're going to talk more about that. All right. The other promo for this month is Each One Reach One. And we're honoring Mary Kay this month because this is the month that Mary Kay was her favorite month, 1. And 2, it was the month, actually, she died in 2001 on Thanksgiving. And it was her favorite month. It was her favorite holiday because she was just so thankful and grateful and had such a grateful heart. So these will be going out to you. A mailer will be coming out, but basically to honor our founder, Mary Kay, during her favorite season and holiday, Thanksgiving, we are celebrating her legacy with Each One Reach One. When you pass the torch and have at least one new team member come in, you are going to receive a beautiful bumblebee necklace. And the bumblebee, if you remember, is something that was very special to her. And I'm just going to read this to you because it says the bumblebee should not be able to fly due to its large body and little wings, but it is still able to, despite what is believed to be possible. This symbol represents the way in which people had told Mary Kay Ash that her dream to empower women everywhere would not work. And yet, here we are celebrating 60 years today. And so these bumblebee necklaces are high quality. They're beautiful. I got them from a special place through Terry Schaefer, our national. And Terry and I really wanted to do this special for you guys this month. So a couple things that you can do to kind of inspire yourself: reread Mary Kay's autobiography. And I have probably gotten to the middle of this, I don't know how many times. So I'm going to start in the middle and keep going with mine. And I love when I get put on hold, right? With Mary Kay, because we get to listen to her voice and listen to her words. And it's so fun. So I would just encourage everybody to pick up this again and put it by your bed and just read a chapter before you go to bed every night. Pretty fun. The queen, who actually is Joanne this month, she will get to do our inspiration every month. So whatever chapter you choose to read this week, we would love to know a little bit of just a little nugget from you or what you got from her book this week. And so that'll be what you can do next week on our meeting. Okay. So our queens get to do that. And then I read what the bumblebee meant. So that's what you will be wearing in honor of Mary Kay. And just think of the times where, somebody told you couldn't do something, or even in your mind when you were like, no, I can't do it. And you were brave. I know, Mickey, you've done this several times, got on the phone, you didn't die. I mean, there's, so many of us have these stories, and that could be what represents that for you. And so, the pride points too, actually, Mickey, you were the one who brought me to this page in the fall lookbook. And actually this sheet is on Mary Kay as well. And I would encourage you to print off the pride points and put these in all of your reorder bags. This is what I did actually to talk about Mary Kay in my couch party. I passed this around and had everybody read a pride point. So if you have some extra lookbooks, keep them, or, grab that off of the Mary Kay, the pride points, and have this in your parties. It's pretty special when everybody's like, oh, I didn't know that. Wow, I didn't know that. So pretty neat. So that's just a little hint for you. And then be brave and ask if you can share with 5 women this month. Like, write down 5 women that you can, just as easy as say, I'm honoring Mary Kay this month. It's her favorite month. And I'd love to share a little bit about my story and what Mary Kay is all about. Can I share coffee with you? Or can I have my director help me practice a little bit of how to answer questions about Mary Kay? I'd really be honored if you would do this with me and give me your opinion. Just share from the heart. It doesn't need to be a big, crazy thing, but I would just really challenge everybody to ask 5 women who you really respect and honor and would love their opinion. And when you share with 5 people, national average says you'll have 1 new team member, national average. You might get 5 no's, but the next one that you ask, number 6, will be a yes. But had you not done that, you would never have gotten to that number 6. Does that make sense? All 5 might say yes. I don't know, but it's just up to us to ask. And number 6, I didn't get to. So I guess my last one will be, will you guys, can we do this as an area this month? Can we do this as an area this month? That would be awesome. All right. So let me just also go over why this is the best month for sharing this business. Consultants can, even just as a smart shopper, and what does that mean? It means that they are shopping for themselves and they have 3 to 5 people that would like to buy from them. It's not a big, huge business or even a side hustle. It's just a little extra thing they're doing, but they have a few people that will buy from them so that they can get their orders either at cost or for free, because they're 5 people ordering from them are basically paying for their order. And so this also means that they can get 50% off before the limited edition runs out. So this is a great time to ask people or re-ask people, because it's we have some new really nice products that they can purchase for themselves or for Christmas presents before it's too late. So this is the time to do it. They can have a launch party and holiday facials, holiday couch parties. They can sell to men and family right now, because this is when people are buying. They can take a tax write-off as a small business. It's kind of like having a baby at the end of the year. You get a tax write-off. They can get started now and hit the ground running in January. A lot of people are going to say, what about the new year? And I say that totally is fine. You could totally do that. However, this is what I find is you get to take advantage of the, shopping now. And then instead of starting, and kind of going through new consultant training, all that stuff in January, you get to start now when you're around a lot of people and telling them, that you're going to maybe do a facials for them in January. And then January hits and you're hitting the ground running. So that's what I say when people are like, oh, maybe the new year. And you're like, that's great. And not and here's what I found. Here's what you can consider. And they're like, yeah, could I just share the facts with you and see if this would even be a good fit for you? I mean, how many recruiters do I have on this call? I mean, HR gals. I know, Mickey, you were in HR. Alexandra, you were in HR. Didn't you say that? I wonder if this would be a good fit for you. That's what you say to people on this too, because we don't know. We don't know if this would be a good fit for them. So I wanted to share a little bit of why this might be a good thing for them. And then, of course, we have our first, it just fits, our last opportunity to give this darn Kate Spade bag away, because we need to give it away for the love of God. So I need you guys to have people on so that we can give this away. So 7:00, we're doing a Zoom. We're going to share a short little video. We're going to have them ask questions. And would you please have people on so we can give this away? Okay, that's good. And we do have already 4 people that are scheduled to be on. So we do have people that are going to be on. It's going to be a great group.
Is that on the 9th?
Whatever this Thursday is.
Okay.
Yeah, the 9th, yes. And the last thing to put in your date book is going to be December 16th, at the Kirkland Marriott. We are doing a customer appreciation, hostess appreciation, and our star recognition. And we will be awarding the $200 for the cash for holidays for our hostesses. So this will be the month to really be booking those group events. And we'll talk a little bit more about that. But remember this. Thank you, Mickey, for turning in your $10. Did anybody else turn in their $10 yet for this? So if you want to be a part of this, it's $10, because we need 20 people to do $10 so that we can give the $200 away. And then everyone has a little bit of skin in the game. All right. So you guys can get that to me. Okie doke. We have Holiday Hub with our Reds this month. So every noon time, we are going to be talking with our Reds, and they're going to be bringing us some great ideas. Like I said, next week, it's going to be all about Pink Friday. And today we're going to talk a little bit about the Adopt a Grandparent with Joanne Brooks. Take it away.
Okay, so I guess I better unmute for this. So, okay, first of all, who's heard of the Adopt a Grandparent? Raise your hand if you've heard of this program before. Almost everybody. Okay, good. So, what it is, you guys, is we don't actually go out and adopt grandparents, but here's the thing. In most of the, we used to refer to as nursing homes, right? Long-term care centers, rehab centers. There's a lot of elderly people in there, and many, many of them are grandparents. So we kind of use that term to to describe the program of giving to anybody who is in a care center or a retirement home. You pick it. If you've got a place like that near you, go ahead and adopt the people there. And what we do is we put together gifts of either satin hands or mint bliss, and some, I usually do chocolate or candies that they can actually eat. Like hard candy is a big no-no, because they might choke on them. So what you want to do is talk to the activities director at the retirement home or rehab center near you and ask if you can do this there. Find out how many residents there are, if they have any restrictions. Like, for example, we've run into this before at the one I have adopted in North Bend, is that there might be a couple of people who don't have feet, so you don't want to give them mint bliss for their feet.
Right. Mhm.
Okay. So ask about that. Ask about allergies and, fragrance issues, because you don't want to give up peach satin hands to somebody who, it's going to set off an allergic reaction, the fragrance. So be mindful of those things. And so it does take a little bit of thought, and working things out. And what I do, you guys, because, I put it out to my networking group, I put it out to my customers. I will ask if they'd like to adopt a grandparent this Christmas. And what I do is I get a list of names from the rehab center in North Bend. And typically there's about 50 people there. And I'll print up those names and just in an Excel sheet. And I'll go around and I'll say, hey, I've got, would you like to adopt one of these people for Christmas, and what I do is I don't make any money off of this. Okay. It's not a profit making thing for me. In the past, people have utilized it that way, which you could, but I don't feel right about that. So I just feel like it's a great way for me to basically bump up my my ordering, my wholesale, if I'm trying to reach a $600 goal or $1,000 goal. And this is the month to do it. So I'll find out how many people I need to do care packages for. In some years past, I've also, during COVID, the poor staff, oh my gosh, they were run ragged. So I also did a gift for every staff member as well. So I think we did about 150 a couple of years ago, and that was a stretch, but we were able to do it. And so what I do is I just go ahead and if I can, I try to drum up interest within our team. Some team members will actually go, yeah, I'll get some, or they'll typically just, buy them themselves. So it takes care of a few residents there. Other team members are like, oh yeah, I will ask around. So it just really depends, but put it out to your teams, you guys, and to help you out with that if this is something you choose to do, because it is a bit daunting if you're doing it by yourself. I mean, and I have done it by myself, like long time ago, right? Years ago, I would just do it. And what I would do is I would just pre-order, if I needed 50, I would just get 50 satin hands or 50 mint bliss, or mix it up a little bit. And the mint bliss is really nice because you get the socks with it too, and you don't have to go out and buy those. But with satin hands, I go to the dollar store and I buy a big box. I buy probably a couple of cases of gloves, or those nice little knit hats. The guys really like the hats. And then let's see, Tina, did you get my?
Mhm.
Okay. So did I send you a picture of the gift? Maybe we can show that first, how we do it.
couldn't download that, but
Oh, okay. So
yeah.
am I able to well, let's share what you have, what I sent you first, and then I can try to share my screen.
Okay.
Um, so there's a letter.
Okay. Well, here's
Okay.
gift. Is this the gift? Snowman wrapper?
No, that's the wrapper. So this is a little bit labor intensive, but it's fun, isn't it, Mickey? Because Mickey joined us last year, to get together and okay, so here's the letter that I send out. And what I do is I offer, I mean, it costs us $5 for a satin hands, right? So I charge $10 for a satin hands. And you would think that would be that I'd be getting. No, what am I saying? It costs us $6 for satin hands. You'd think I'd be making $4 of profit, but really, after you buy the gloves and the ribbon and the candy and the bags to put it in and get the snowman wrapper printed up and all that, yeah, it's a wash. Or I'll offer 3 gifts for 25, and most people will go for the 3 gifts for 25. I've had some people just give me $100 and say, how many will that get you? And it's 12, right? Which is awesome. So I have one that I put out that I just put my stamp. You know how you get the stamp that you can stamp your lookbooks with? I just stamp the bottom of this under the thank you so much. Can we give up the gift to 12 just for more buffer? Says Emily, I would say just figure it out yourself what you think you're going to pay. I mean, you could do 12. It's worked for me to do 1 for 10 and 3 for 25, but you can do whatever you want with it. I believe this is a Word document, so you can switch it up. Obviously you're not going to be providing for the Mount Si Transitional Center, which is actually not called that anymore. But Regency, it's not even called Regency anymore. But you can switch that up however you want. And then what I do is I print up these gift tags, and there's these poinsettia ones that are really pretty, and then there's another set of them that maybe Tina can pop up. But I bring a stack of those with me at every selling appointment, and I ask my customers, and I'll go to businesses too, to ask them if they'd like to adopt some grandparents. And then I have them either attach their business card or write a little note on this card, so they know they're giving a gift to some specific person. And they could write a little note like, hope you get well soon, or have a joyful Christmas, or whatever. And then I'll attach those or slip them in the bag so that people know they're coming from a specific person or a business, right? And then let's see, do you want to pop open the snowman, the product wrapper? So I've tried getting 2 of these on a sheet, and it just doesn't, it's not big enough. So these product wrapper is just on an 8.5 by 11 sheet, and you will need to cut off a little bit of the bottom, but this is big enough, and I'll see if I can share my screen to either wrap around the box for the Mint Bliss, or just roll it. If you do it on cardstock, you can roll it and tape it, and it creates a snowman. Now, can I share, Tina?
Sure. Yeah. I think you are on. Let's see here.
Oh, okay. I can't do it while you are. So
go ahead. Oh, okay.
Okay. Okay. So if I go to share, oh, come on, share screen. Okay. Here we go. Open that up. Where's the snowman pic? Okay, so this is what it looks like. So with satin hands, we have nothing to wrap the thing around. And you don't have to get all fancy like this, but it is fun to make them. And if you do it on cardstock, you'll just be able to roll it up and you could fill the snowman with stuff if you wanted to, but we just put little candy in the outside. And then what we do is
Joanne, this isn't showing.
Oh, it's not?
No.
Oh.
You just see your.
It says I'm screen sharing.
You are, but
We see your folder.
yeah, the folder. Just hit it more.
Oh, you do?
Hit it.
Okay, let me stop sharing and I'm going to try it again. Oh, well, thanks for letting me know. Okay, so you see my adopted grandparent,
We see your folder, yeah.
my folder. Okay, now can you see it?
I
You
think
can't
have-
see it?
Not yet.
It's not flipping over
Oh.
to.
Oh, shoot.
You know what? Why don't you do this? Go ahead and just, if you can, in the Facebook page,
I'll put them on.
go ahead and do
Yeah,
a
I'll
picture
put them
and
on.
then the other things in Word. That would be great.
Yeah, yeah, okay.
So
Let me stop
unshare.
share.
There you go.
I wonder, so are you sharing again, or can I was gonna say maybe I could try snowman delivery. How weird. Let's see.
It just said something about your bandwidth is low. and that might be the
Oh,
reason.
seriously? Okay, so you can't see this picture either? Oh,
No.
darn.
That's okay.
Okay,
Just
okay.
put it up on
Okay,
the
darn.
Facebook. So
I'll
everybody's
put 'em on
watching.
the-
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
okay.
I'll put them up. But anyway, it's been a very successful program,
Can I
and
ask
they love it.
Can I ask
Yeah.
you a question, Joanne? How
Yeah.
would you take the letter in? What would you say? Can we just role play really quick on what you would say to the resident manager there, or the
Yeah.
volunteer coordinator? So what
Yeah.
would you call first? Would you just walk in? What would you say?
I call first and I find out who the activities coordinator is.
Okay. Mhm.
And then usually I'll, they're always so busy. So I'll leave a voice message for them and I get their email address and I email them also.
Okay.
And then I need to connect with them first to make an appointment to talk with them and show them. And of course, by now they know me. So, I don't need to really do that other than find out how many residents there are now. But
Sure.
Make an appointment with them, bring in an example. And like I say, you don't have to get all fancy with the snowman. You could do it in bags, get a bunch of bags off of, my girlfriend's house or something like that, or just cute, just plain cello bags. Honestly,
This is
you
how
could
I've
do
done it
that.
in the past. And then you
Yep.
can put the little label inside, or the thank you from the
Uh-huh.
person. Yep, inside. And that's
You've
and
got
then
the
a little
socks around
candy.
it.
Yep.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, you could do any number of things. Just, make it, if it's your first time, just make it easier on yourself, But if you want to do the snowman wrap, and actually that snowman wrapper works great. Like if you're having an open house or you want to have a holiday gift bag, gift basket that you're walking around with, those are so stinking cute
Mhm.
for that. And then you just put the socks or a hat or gloves on the top of the snowman to
Mhm.
create a hat.
Mhm.
They're
Right.
super cute. You can do that with your charcoal mask, just about anything. Yeah, and so make an appointment and then find out what's a good day for them. And I usually get a few people together, and last year we actually got our youth group together from our church, and we sang. I brought my guitar and we sang. We did Christmas carols, and then
Aw,
we went around and we delivered the gifts. So it was not just, they get a gift. They got the gift of us, right? So yeah.
So do you
Cool.
hand
Yeah,
them out
Bonnie.
or do you send them out? The year
What's
I
that?
did it, COVID, I had to just leave my stuff there. I
Yeah.
didn't get to hand it out
During
to people.
Yeah, yeah. When they were in lockdown, yeah, that's what I had to do too. I just left them there
Normally you
for
hand
them.
to,
But otherwise we go around to every room and hand
Mm.
them to the people. Or, here's an efficient way of doing it. Go at their like lunchtime, you know, because then most people are in the dining room, so you can catch most people there. And then typically the activities director will take you around to the rooms where people are not at lunch.
Mhm.
But establish a contact with the activities director.
Mhm.
And yeah, and a little, I mean, I gotta say it hasn't happened yet for me, but one thing that might happen, right? There's always a chance, is that the staff, you might find some customers within the staff,
Mhm.
right?
Yep.
You might find a teammate within the staff.
Yep.
So you never know, you know?
And do you think too, after, the one thing that you could offer in January, because you're already coordinating with the activities
Yeah.
coordinator and she knows or he knows the
Mm-hmm.
staff, is maybe
Mm-hmm.
scheduling a after hours or whatever, like facial day for the staff.
Yeah,
They
that's
could
a
come
great
in
idea.
and do some things where you could go in and do that
Yeah.
for the staff
Mm-hmm.
in January.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's a really great idea. And I haven't actually thought of doing that before. So thanks. Yeah.
Does anyone have any questions for Joanne as we wrap up here? This is such a great idea and a great way to
Mm,
rally your customers as well. And
yeah.
as you're
Oh,
seeing
yeah.
people, family, same thing. And a great way, I remember that Cheryl Steinman, when we were in Montana, she said, be the Mary Kay in your community. And
Mm-hmm.
a lot of us, I mean, I haven't even tapped into my community as much as I could have. And this is another great way to do that and be that giving heart,
Mm-hmm.
going around to businesses in your community and being that. And that's how Mary Kay, we show what Mary Kay is all about, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I think that's such a great
Yeah.
idea. And you've done such a great job of this every year, Joanne. You're really consistent. So
Mm.
I so appreciate you sharing your letter and
Yeah.
everything, because we just need to change it. So I think that's
Yeah.
really great.
And you should be able to change it easily enough because it's
Yeah.
just
It's
a
a
Word
Word
document.
document.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
That is
Yeah.
awesome. So what a great way to to one, show the heart of Mary Kay, to be in your community. That's another networking opportunity for you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And also, like she said, to bump up your star. And I love that you also said, Joanne, that you put your money where your mouth is. You're like, this is how many I'm going to donate. This is how many
Yeah.
I'm going to, right? And you do it. And
Mm-hmm.
like that.
If you have, you know, 3 big Mary Kay boxes full of satin hands cream, you sell them.
You sell them, right?
You get them. You don't want those hanging around. So you get out there and you make sure they go away.
Well, and is it and that is, I mean, it could be a next level of your star. It could be
Hmm.
car qualification. It can be all kinds of things, like you said. So, and also, if you do want to make a little bit of profit on there, it's up to you, right? So
Yeah.
there's some wiggle room there with the pricing of how you want to do that. Yeah. So you do what's best for you. If you're like,
Hmm.
no, I need to make some money on this, then do that.
Hmm.
But if you're like, oh, I don't know what to do, then call your director and you can kind of figure that out. But yeah, I really appreciate this. So thank you, Joanne. I want to thank
You're
Joanne.
welcome.
Yay, as our holiday red idea. So I hope that you can all like run with this. Again, this is the month to do it. So we got to do it. Like, it's now,
Yeah.
right? It's now. So
Yeah. Because, you figure activities start ramping up at the senior homes, right? So like, if they tell you, oh yeah, we could do it December 15th, and you don't put in your order for your product until, you know, December 10th, you're not going to get them in
And it's
time,
out.
right? You're not
And
going
then,
to get them
and
in
then it
time.
runs out.
Yeah,
So,
and they run out. Yeah. mhm,
so yeah, so it's definitely get your
Yeah.
strategy now for sure.
Yeah.
So
mhm.
awesome. So
Yeah.
Terry has our code word for anyone who's going to circle back and watch this so that they can get credit for watching this. After this, I will be putting up a how-to for the couch party and how to bring your holiday selling into this and how I have been doing this. I will put this on another YouTube video. So circle back and watch that later on this week. And yeah, yes. And the Word document should be up on Facebook for the couch party list here, the like it, love it list, so that you can change it as you go. But I'll share with you kind of what I did on the other YouTube. So thank you so much, Terry. What is our code word?
#1 unit in Washington.
Oh, that's our code phrase. I love it. Okay, great. Let me write that down. Cool. All right, guys, have a wonderful rest of your week. We will see you on Thursday night for our It Just Fits, and we're going to have an awesome time. All right, guys, see you later. Bye.
Bye.